Hey people, it's NIyas713. Now this is from Face to Face Africa. Why Ghana will no longer sell cocoa to Switzerland. A year ago, Ghana's president Nana Akufo-Addo became the first African leader to be invited in about 60 years on a state visit to Switzerland. But his visit may not have gone as his host would wish, as he announced this country will soon end the process of selling raw materials to trade partners for onward value addition. Although Akufo-Addo's visit was about 12 months ago, the details of the announcement have been rekindled by organizations spot by recent impediments placed by rich countries on the World Trade Organization WTO proposal. The proposal would have seen coronavirus vaccines produced in large quantities widely in other countries if pharmaceutical corporations can waive off intellectual property claims. Richer nations like those in the European Union as well as the United States have blocked this proposal, although in terms of global numbers they're in the minority. Akufo-Addo's statement to the Federal Council of Switzerland is seen by many pro-African interest observers as well as Pan-Africanists as a possible route for which Africa can win on trade on the global scene. Ghana's quest to hold back on exporting raw materials is an agenda independent of what is happening with WTO's proposal on COVID-19 vaccines. The agenda was even stated before the pandemic. First, it required us to understand it within the context of Ghana's developmental ambitions. One of the raw materials that Ghana is not looking to export any much longer includes cocoa beans, a commodity for which Ghana happens to be the second largest producer in the world after neighbours the Ivory Coast. Switzerland, a great manufacturer of chocolates, buys its cocoa from two West African neighbours, although Ghana is Switzerland's biggest trading partner in sub-Saharan Africa. President Akufo-Addo told the Federal Council of Switzerland that headed by President Simonetta Sommaruga, Ghana is currently Switzerland's largest trading partner in sub-Saharan Africa, largely from the export of gold and cocoa to Switzerland and the import of chemical and pharmaceutical products. However, as I've stated on many occasions, Ghana no longer wants to be dependent on the production and export of raw materials, including cocoa beans. We intend to process more and more of our cocoa in-country with the aim of producing more chocolate ourselves. Akufo-Addo ties in the movement towards a value addition to Ghana's national pride, as well as poverty alleviation, even though it can be read as an approach antithetical to what free marketeers like Switzerland have advocated over the last few decades. Protecting Ghana's interests in short of a long term would be difficult to argue against. Last year, both Ghana and Ivory Coast halted the sale of cocoa to the United States manufacturers, accusing the U.S. confectionery giants Hershey's and Mars of avoiding paying a bonus that will help improve the economic fortunes of poor farmers. The Coffee Cocoa Council, CCC, and Ghana's Cocoa Board, COCOBOD, is in a statement said the two of the world's top chocolate sellers were not paying the living income differential LID. The LID gives farmers a bonus of $400 per ton in addition to the market price and a vision to cushion many farmers who live in poverty. The $400 a ton lid on cocoa sales for 2020-2021 season was introduced by West African nations last year. That trade war did not last long as Ghana and Ivory Coast won their way. It was the second time in 2 years that the countries had manufacturers to concede on deals. If Ghana's move towards processing its own cocoa, the world, and not just Switzerland, will experience a massive shortage, since Ghana is responsible for 45% of the world's cocoa. With this, it's understandable how Akufo-Addo's promise to the Swiss people, who are one of the world's largest producers of chocolate, falls within the trajectory of hopes of those who wish Africa well. Well, hope you've enjoyed this. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'm going to leave this article in the description. If you'd like to support this channel, I'll leave my GoFundMe in the description. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave there as well. If I want to buy one of my t-shirts, you can buy that there as well. Peace.